Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watching, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen folks, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be talking Jets. I'll be doing a live radio show on this channel. I take live callers. Call in. I love going back and forth with folks about this football team. We'll be talking about this game. We'll be talking about the upcoming game. We'll be talking about the Jets roster. We'll be talking about it all. So call in. I love going back and forth with folks and discussing this team. So with that said and done and put to the side, I have come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 21-26. 21-26, the Jets get a W, okay? Now listen, we're going to discuss the players, we're going to discuss the offense, we're going to discuss the defense. But I want to discuss first this coaching staff, okay? Bravo to this coaching staff, and I want to tip my hat to Coach Middleton and everybody else on the staff for the performance that they put together against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let me tell you something. With all the adversity that the New York Jets staff was facing, okay, with, again, pay attention, we're on YouTube, all right? We're on YouTube, so you got to pay attention, okay? Everyone knows what's going on out there in the world. We all know what's going on in the NFL. There's a lot of players dealing with the situation that's going on in the world. There's a list for it, okay? We had 21 players at one point on that list for, why we're wearing masks. We all know why, what's going on out there, right? We had 21 players on that list at one point. Our head coach as well was not with the team either because he's dealing with the situation of what's going on out there in the world. So here we are. Our head coach isn't there. Ron Middleton, who's acting as the head coach right now, steps into the position, and they're able to take guys that literally were coming off the street, and put them in positions to make plays and get a W against the Jaguars. Why is this important? It's important because we're in a rebuild. We just fired two guys in Todd Bowles and Adam Gase because they clearly were not the guys who were going to lead the rebuild. They lacked the ability to put young players in positions to make plays. They lacked the ability to get the best out of the talent that was on the roster. And they also lacked the ability to make adjustments in times of crisis. You cannot have that if you're trying to move forward and find a guy that's going to lead your franchise and your coaching staff for years to come. You cannot do that, okay? So here we are with a young coaching staff that steps in with all these things going on, and they turn around and show you that they can do all those things and continue trucking, that they can face the adversity that is put in front of them, and they don't let it bite them, they don't let it get them down, they don't let it destroy them or their chances. They just keep on chugging along, and they put quality product out there on the football field. They went out there and put those young players in position to make plays. They made sure that guys that weren't even here before were able to get out there on the field and be effective within the scheme. And they went out there and did not allow this team to quit or, worry about, oh, we got all this stuff going on. They did not get distracted. They made sure that those guys were focused, that their heads were in the game, and they went out there and produced. Bravo to this coaching staff. Bravo to Coach Ron Middleton. Bravo to Coach LaFleur. Everybody on the staff that did what they needed to do, that kept this team focused for the week. And again, we were without Sulla. Insane. And I feel like a lot of people are not even discussing how great of a job this coaching staff did. It was unbelievable, okay? So I want to go to the offense as well. I want to touch on Zach Wilson. He had a solid game, man. Zach Wilson showcased something that, we've been seeing here and there, but on that against the Jags, boy, let me tell you something. He showcased that running ability. All right. First off, he had 4 carries for 91 yards in this game. He was taking off left and right. Okay. He was 14 of 22. He had 102 yards throwing the ball, and he also had a touchdown. One of the bigger runs that he had in the game was a 52-yard burner. All right. This dude was moving. You know what I'm saying? 52-yard, and he was moving them choppy little legs. You know what I'm saying? He was getting to where he had to go. 52-yard run where he went off to the right, evaded one guy who thought he was going out of bounds, Zach kind of faked him out, juked him, continued to move down, was able to get away from another defender and get himself into the end zone for a touchdown. That was a big, big run that really set off things offensively for us. So Zach Wilson just continues to do his thing. I thought he played a solid game. You know, he's going to continue as the season continues on. He's going to continue to showcase and continue to put things together and get better. You know, we're trying to continue forward with him. We want to see what this guy's going to give us going into the future. But this was a good sign today. I really like what he did on the ground. And again, that shows the rest of the NFL that he could be a dual threat. If you sleep on him and you don't keep a spy in there, he'll take off and utilize his feet to move the chain. So that's big, and that's big for our offense. Another guy that had a big day as well, my guy Michael Carter, man. My guy Michael Carter had 16 carries, 118 yards. One of the big carries he had was a 38-yard run, which was very solid. I think this is the first time this year we've had a 100-yard rusher in a game, and it's Michael Carter. Here's a kid that's continuing to show us that he's a guy that could be a piece, an offensive piece for us continuing on in the future. And that's big because, again, we're in a rebuild. We're trying to figure things out. And so if we can equate him into the process where he's going to be a guy that's going to be a big time part of our offense going forward, that relieves a lot of the issues that we're going to have to deal with trying to figure out spots, you know, in the offseason for the draft and everything else, trying to find playmakers. He's one of the guys that's stepping into that role, and he's showing us that he could be a big time playmaker for this football team. So hats off to Carter and what's going on. Another guy that's been a big playmaker for us as well, my dude Braxton Berrios. Braxton Berrios had a 103-yard kickoff return in this game. Listen, Braxton Berrios is one of the best kick returners in this league, okay? He's one of the best kick returners in this league. It's unbelievable. We haven't had a kick return for a touchdown since, I think, 2018. I think it was Andre Roberts against the Packers. Whew, you talk about Andre Roberts. That was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But that kick return by Braxton Berrios really helped us out as well, continued to put us in a mode where we're just in attack. Eddie Pinheiro as well from the special team side, really showing up big for us too. 42-yard field goal, 20-yard field goal. Again, it's a big question we had as a kicker. We were looking for kickers, trying to figure out what we were going to do there. And it looks like Eddie's kind of filling that spot. Now, Eddie's 20-yarder really set a situation up for our defense to make a stand and set up. So we were up about 5 points after that field goal. I think it was like a minute and 47 seconds left on the clock. And the Jaguars started to drive down. Now, the Jaguars got down to the 5, and I think it was like fourth, and pretty much the game was on the line. And it was like the defense was able to make a goal line stand. Trevor Lawrence tried to throw a pass to Jones. The ball got knocked down. They also got a penalty as well that the Jets declined, and the game was over, and we were able to take the game 21-26. That's huge because, again, this defense is full of guys that were not here, you know, that were coming off the street, man. And again, this defense is being led by C.J. Mosley, who's making big-time plays out there as well. I love the overall performance by the New York Jets. I loved what we showed against the Jag. This is a team that has fight. This is a team that can make adjustments. This is a team that does not give up, even when the going gets rough. You know what I'm saying? So salutes to everyone. Listen, comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. What are your thoughts about the New York Jets getting a win against the Jags? What are your thoughts about the performance of the coaching staff? How do you feel about Zach Wilson? What about Michael Carter? What are your thoughts about the defense? Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. You folks have a good one. Peace.